relax. Focus on your breath. There we go. Okay, so lie down. Let your toes to dangle to the corners of the mat. And focus on your breath, how it comes in through the nose, into the lungs, into the belly, and then out from the belly, through out of the nose as well. Let's just take a little breath work practice called box breathing. We inhale for 4, then we pause, then exhale, and then pause. So here we go. Inhale, 1, 2, 3, 4, pause. Exhale, 1, 2, 3, 4, pause. Inhale, 1, 2, 3, 4, pause. Exhale, 1, 2, 3, 4, pause. Inhale, 1, 2, 3, 4, pause. Exhale, 1, 2, 3, 4, pause. Okay, so come back to regular breath, and then we're going to incorporate work with the pelvic floor into this breath work. So when in that pause, I will be asking you to either engage. So we're gonna inhale, engage pelvic floor, stay engaged for the exhale. And then on the second pause, I ask you to relax the pelvic floor. And then you're gonna take an inhale. So here we go. Inhale. Everything is relaxed. Engage the pelvic floor. So feel that core tightening. Exhale the breath out. Pause. Relax the pelvic floor. Relax the core. Inhale. Engage the core. Stay engaged as you exhale. Relax the core engagement. Inhale. Engage. Exhale. Relax. Inhale. Engage. Exhale. Relax. Well done. Come back to regular breath. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Beautiful. Let's now stretch the whole body out. Make yourself nice and long. Stretch the fingers and toes. Hug the knees to the chest. Rock side to side. Lower the feet down. And let's do pelvic tilts. 10 reps. So you're going to press the lower back into the mat and release. 1. Exhale. 2. This pelvic tilt helps to release the tension in the lower back. 4. Feel the stretch deep into your lower back. 5. 6. 7. How much you can squeeze that belly into the floor. 8. 9. 10. Now we're going to do another 10, but this time you're gonna, as you told, you're gonna slide the heels up just to hover the toes. Don't lift the legs all the way up, okay? The lower abdomen with this work will work harder if you just slide the heels up. Really be mindful with this. Inhale. Exhale, engage, tilt and slide. Inhale, put the feet down. Exhale, slide. Inhale. Exhale, lift the heels. That's it. 3. Exhale, 4. Feel that work in your lower abdomen. 5. 6. 7. 8. 9. 10. And just to compare, so you believe me that this is harder than lifting the feet, legs up. Let's lift the basically legs up. Inhale. Exhale, lift. Is different. It's different. It's very different. Feel that? Okay. Do you agree with me that the one we did before goes really, really deep into the like a lower abdomen compared to this one? Yes. Yeah. Sneaky. Sneaky, yes. It sneaks deep down. But this one is valuable as well. Absolutely. Just lifting the feet higher and pressing the lower back down. It's all about body awareness, noticing what exercise engages different muscle groups to make them stronger. Once you kind of feel the muscles, you then will understand how to engage these muscles. Good. Okay. Well done. So now what we're going to do, we're going to go back to the pelvic tilt where we just lift the heels and then we slide one leg, keep the heels lifted and the other leg. And then we put it down, yeah? So inhale. Pelvic tilts, lift your heels only. Keep one toe where it is and the other leg will stretch out. And then you inhale, exhale, stretch the second leg. Good. Put it down to relax, okay? So inhale. Engage. Exhale, slide. Feel that core work. Switch to the other side. Relax to put the heels down. Yeah, have we got that? Good. Inhale. Engage. Lift your heels. Slide one on the exhale. Inhale. Exhale, slide the other one. Inhale, return it back. Exhale, put it down. I'm going to cue the breath a little bit more like into detail. Yeah. So inhale. Engage. Exhale, lift your heels. Now inhale. Exhale, slide. Inhale. Exhale, return. Inhale. Exhale, slide. Inhale. Exhale, return. Inhale. Exhale, lower. So this is my Pilates kind of cueing, and you notice how much more harder that is because we suddenly are keeping the core in under the tension for longer by, waiting for each exhale to be ready to do the move. So let's do that again. Inhale into the belly. Engage. Exhale, make the move. Lift the heels. Inhale. Do nothing. Exhale, slide. Inhale. Exhale, return. Inhale. Exhale, slide. Inhale. Exhale, return. Inhale. Exhale, lower down your heels. So we're gonna do that one more time. So this is like a really simple technique how you can strengthen your deep core with just working with the breath and connecting the mind, breath, and the move. Inhale. Now hold on a sec, ladies. So far I've been asking you to do a tilt. I'm gonna ask you now to engage the core like I ask you in when I teach you in Pilates without the tilt, and you know how to do that. So you do not press the lower back down. Notice how different it's gonna feel. Okay, are you with me? Good. Okay, so inhale. Pull the pelvic floor muscles up. but do not press your lower back into the floor. Just feel that corset tightening. Exhale the breath out to lift the heels. Inhale, now stay in that neutral spine. Exhale, slide away. Inhale, exhale, return it back. Inhale, exhale, slide away. See how hard it is to actually maintain that core engagement. Return it back. Inhale, exhale, lower down. Feel the difference? Yeah.
Concentration's wild to do that.
Yeah, you've got to be really focused on maintaining that engagement. That's why in this position, the pelvic tilt is good. Good. Anyway, so that was just kind of, learning a little bit more about the body awareness. Just see how the muscles work. Just rock your back, stretch that back. And let's do little butt lifts. Let's do these curls. Actually, let's go all the way with the legs up. This is kind of, we're not gonna go all the way into the plow yet. Having said that, we could go into the plow very soon once we start waking the spine up. Or maybe later, go into the plow. Let's just do these little rocks. So let's do 4 more. 4, 3, 2, 1. Well done. Good. Lower the feet down. Take your arms to the side. Roll your knees to one side. Focus on your breath. Inhale, come back to the center. Exhale, roll your legs to the other side. Inhale, center. Exhale, stretch your legs out. Make your body nice and long. Hug one knee, right knee close to the chest. Inhale, exhale, roll that right knee across your body. Focus on that right shoulder pressing down. Breathe. Come back to the center, stretch that right leg up. Grab it with the right hand, slide the left leg in, and then let's tap the calf. Now let's tap the hamstring first. Tap the behind the knee, and then tap the calf. Well done. Now take that leg across. Now actually first let's just notice how much looser the whole stretch feels. And then take the leg over, take it into the figure of 4. Return it down. Slide that cross leg out so you are now hugging your left knee in. Inhale, exhale, roll it across into the spinal twist. Open that left shoulder to the side. Focus on your breath. Okay, let's come back to the center. Stretch that left leg out. Slide the right leg in and just start tapping your left hamstring. Right at the back of the leg, there is a bladder meridian running through, basically, which actually runs through, like, through the back of the leg all the way up to your brain. It just kind of, in traditional Chinese medicine, you kind of use this tapping on the bladder meridian to kind of, increase the energy in there. Okay. And in the same time, you kind of release the muscles. Okay, let's now see if the leg feels a little bit more looser. And then cross it over. Take it into the figure of 4. And then hug in. Beautiful. We are going to hug the knees in and then just rock up. Just start rocking a little bit more. Massaging your spine. Really get that body into that rock. And then come up all the way, all the way. Grab some water. Let's just kind of go into this cross-seated position. Good morning, everyone. Thank you for joining me. Okay, so let's start in any comfortable seated position. Inhale your arms up. Exhale, hands to heart. Inhale, open the chest. Squeeze the shoulder blades together. Exhale, around the spine. Inhale, sit nice and tall. Exhale, twist over to one side. Inhale, reach up high. Exhale, twist. Inhale, exhale, side bend. Focus. Oh, somebody's got a frozen shoulder there. That's not a nice thing to have. Yeah. Have you had a frozen shoulder?
No,
You,
I haven't had that.
yes?
No.
No? Yes, you did, Helen. How long did you have it for?
Probably about 2 months.
2 months, yeah. What helped?
Just gentle stretching.
Gentle stretching, yeah.
Just be kind and gentle.
Yeah, yeah. Did it go away eventually with just yourself doing those stretches? Yeah. So there we go. Open the chest. Well done. Take one hand over to the other opposite knee and then reach across. And then let's do that 3 more times. Sweeping with the arm. 2, and last one. Then place the hand behind the shoulder, behind the ear, and we're going to move the elbow up and down. 1, 2, 3, 4. Reach up high. Up behind you. That's it. Take it across. Find the eagle arm, so you can double cross it or single cross it, but make sure you cross in the elbow to really stretch the shoulders, lift up and then round. Rise and round. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, reach up, unravel. Exhale, forward fold and breathe. Inhale, fold. Lovely. We're coming back up. And oh, no, we need to do the second side. So we're going to cross over and then sweep across, focusing on the both sit bones, grounding into the floor. 2, 3, 4, and then place it behind your ear. Elbow to the knee. 1, 2, 3, 4. Reach, 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 and then take it back behind you. And then as you return, cross the arms, and this time you're gonna have the arms cross opposite way, round and arch. Inhale, lift, exhale, round. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, reach, 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 grow tall. Exhale, place your hands behind you, open the chest. Inhale, reach. Exhale, fold. Relax the neck and shoulders here. From here, we're going to rock over onto our knees to come to cat-cow. Inhale, arch up. Exhale, round. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Push the floor away. Inhale, open. Exhale. Let's do 2 more. We are moving through the full spine, but then we're going to go into the pelvis only. 1 more. Now push the floor away. Lock the upper back in, and then move the pelvis back to those pelvic tilts we practice on the back. We are now going to do it. We are doing it on all fours. 4, 3, 2, 1. Well done. Tug the toes. Find a tuck in your core. Engage the core and just lift into the bear hold. Hover. 1. Keep pushing the floor away. Work those shoulders. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Rest. And circle your wrists. So now we're going to go into the plank to down dog, so you can use the parallettes. Okay, we're going to come up into the down dog and paddle the feet. We're going to find the down dog. Push your hips up high and let the head to relax. Then we're gonna get on the balls of the feet and round the lower back like a cat. Then bring the shoulders over your wrist. If we're not using the parallettes, we're gonna take the hands out because we wanna shift forward. Now, further forward you shift, you've got to take your feet with you. There we go. That's it, Alison, that's it. Good, good. Now you've got this range, you've got this setup. And we're gonna go back into the down dog. So, Helen, don't move your feet back. Yeah?
I'm trying to see if my glasses don't get.
Pardon?
I was trying to get my glasses.
Oh, I see.
Stay on the floor.
Okay, so ripple through like a cat, find that engagement and shift forward. Hold it there for 5, 4. Oh, you could do it. You want, yes, I forgot. You want these as well, don't you? So you might as well, yeah. 2, 1. Okay, go back into the down dog. Okay, and let's ripple through again. Rounding, 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 shifting forward, engaging that core. Pushing the floor away. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And is that it? That was only 3 reps. The 3-minute routine has got 5 at a time. Come on. Well, let's do 2 more. Let's do 2 more. Have a little break. Have a little break. Circle your wrists. And let's go again. That means you are doing it right, ladies. If you're finding it difficult, you're doing it right. Okay, so find the down dog. Get on the balls of the feet. Start pulling the belly in, finding the tuck in the belly, ribs close to the hips. Find that engagement in the core. Shift forward, no saggy hips. Hold it there for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then go back again. One more time. Go, 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 go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Well done. Drop the knees and rest your wrists. Place it here underneath to kind of release it. How was that? You did well. Hard work. You did well.
Yeah, I find these quite hard.
Hard on the hand.
I might try those little, the wrist, I don't know what.
Like
blocks. That's it. Thin blocks.
Thin blocks. You want to try that instead?
Yeah.
Yeah.
These ones are a bit lower. Do you want to try these ones? Because I've got still a bit of arthritis in my hand.
These. Okay, that means I'm giving you this. We're gonna have to do it again. Damn. Right. Okay. I might as well give the little blocks to all of you. Okay, including me. Okay, we're gonna do a little flow and then we're gonna come back to this. So we're gonna stop by later. Okay. But you could try as well. Try it with the dumbbells. Just see if that feels different.
Are they a bit? Look, have they got like the rubber?
Yeah.
Yeah, they're easy when you have.
They are a little bit, and they are thicker. You just got to lift. Yeah. Okay, but so now we've got to do it 2 more times.
You're just gonna lean on it.
There we go. There we go. Okay, so here we are. We're gonna walk the feet to the forward fold. There we go. Soften and roll up through the spine. Inhale your arms up. Exhale, hands to heart. There we go. Focus on your breath. Yeah. Good. Inhale your arms up. Interlace 3 bottom fingers. Index finger is pointing. Exhale, side bend. Inhale, center. Exhale, side bend the other way. Inhale. Exhale, back bend. Inhale. Exhale, forward fold. We're gonna soften here, but we're gonna work the 10 reps here, okay? You know, I like doing this exercise because it's so good for that mid back. So rise up into the nice flat back. I wanna see that retraction. Now, so in between the shoulder blades, squeezing the shoulder blades together. Can you feel it there? Pulling those shoulder blades down into the back pockets, yeah? And then soften. So that was 1 rep. Let's go again. 2. You literally have got to feel a little pinch, kind of like really engaging. More you do this exercise, more kind of strength you get around those shoulder blades, and you're gonna feel it a lot more. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 and 10. Well done. We're gonna come into the plank, so you can use we're gonna use the blocks. Fine, Alison is going for the blocks. We're gonna use the blocks. So we're going to now do the plank to down dog again. This time with the blocks, which means you will be able to shift further forward and therefore challenge your shoulders more. Look how far forward I am going, and therefore I am taking my feet with me. Yeah, so it's kind of, It does two things. It helps the wrist to be a little bit more comfortable, but you can therefore also go a little bit more further forward. Look how far forward I am going now. But you don't need to be going there, okay? And then go back up again. You want to have a little bit less of the, you know, Alison, move a little bit less of the hand on the, yeah, you want to just put the heel of the hands on the edge of the, yeah, those blocks. Okay, we're going to drop the knees down. Okay, and we're going to use that Chaturanga strength and go down slowly. So we've got that shift. We're coming down slowly with control to the floor. There we go. Move the blocks away. And then we are going to come into the Cobra. So bring the... Hi everyone. Thank you. Thank you for staying tuned. There's actually 62 of you, 62 currently, and 1,300 already have joined. Anyway, let's go up into the Cobra. Just little lifts, okay? Don't overlift it.
Do we have to do like a 90 degrees?
No, on this one. No, this is like a classic Cobra. But since you're asking for the other one, we will come to it as well. We go into the Cobra push-ups as well. So she's very keen because she's been doing the 3-minute routine before the coffee every morning.
This is not one.
So there we go. Lift up. Good. Now we're coming into the swing pose. So let's just bring the elbows underneath of the shoulders. You're just like that good student, Alison. Yes, you are. Okay. Push the elbows, forearms down to the floor and squeeze the shoulder blades together. Really feel the muscles between the shoulders. Helena, I'm going to have to get you to do the 3-minute routine before the coffee as well. Yeah. Yeah.
Is that a good thing or a bad thing?
It is a good thing.
It's only 3 minutes. Great.
It's only 3 minutes. It's on my YouTube channel. Okay, guys, make sure you check it out. And these exercises, these yoga poses that will basically strengthen your yoga practice. That's what you're working on through these little routines. Okay, let's go back up. And now we're coming actually into the plank. So you're a little bit more familiar with that 3-minute routine. The week one offers is then also the plank here, the good plank. So we came up from the swing pose, so we are not clasping the hands together. We're keeping the elbows underneath of the shoulders. We're pushing the floor away. And right now, because I am in a fully engaged, modified plank, I am working super hard. And if you feel that, you are working hard as well. And that is good, Alison. That is amazing. I can see you have done the week one for 7 days. Good. Very good as well. I would just go with the elbows in a little bit more, and otherwise you are perfect. Let's just see if you are in a full tuck. Yes, you are. And that is good. Just bring your elbows in a little bit more. Good. Yeah. Okay, that's it. And just come back to the seated. Where did you feel the plank the most? In your core or in your shoulders?
Core, I think, for me.
For you, it was core?
Yeah.
Core?
Core is not that strong.
Yeah, you see, for me, it's the shoulders. Yeah, because the core is, my core is quite strong, I'd like to think. Yeah. But the shoulders, I feel it more like really in the shoulders. Yeah. Oh. It's a core exercise, but it just shows if you set your arms properly in the plank, it's a shoulder one as well. It really works the shoulders. Okay, so let's go back up into a down dog. So listen, do you want to use the dumbbells? Use the dumbbells for this. There we go. And just feel it that way. Good. Okay, so just pedal your feet in a down dog. And then we're gonna again ripple through, shift forward. You can so otherwise we're using the me and Sue, we can use the blocks again. So we're shifting into that engaged plank here. Okay. Okay, somebody's mentioning the Kermit. Somebody's been watching my Kermit's video. Have you seen the live stream that I had? That was on Friday. Kermit was kind of with a really bad sore throat. So he wasn't in there properly, but he just came to grab a coffee and he just kind of dropped in a few lines. But he will be, I'm waiting for him to get a microphone, second microphone. And he is, well done, let's rest. He's gonna be joining in. We are coming onto all fours.
I don't know if you keep talking while you do it. I know.
More talking and doing the workouts. Let's go and take the right hand through the gap, lower the ear and thread the needle. 1, 2, 3, 4. Take it behind you. Step the right foot forward. Open that chest. And then bend the left elbow. And then do like a little push-ups. Yeah. Yeah, that's it. Right. Yes. Yes. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Well done. We're coming into the kneeling position now. Here we go. So Helen, this particular exercise we're gonna do is in a week 3 routine before the coffee. There are 2. I'm just gonna face this way so you can see what needs to happen. So the one exercise is called sort of like a W, is W basically. So we're going down here and reach back up. So notice the fingertips are fully extended. The arms are back. I'm not doing it here. I am doing it back there. I'm drawing the elbows down and putting the shoulder blades into the back pockets too. So it's all about kind of learning how to, again, get that muscle awareness. What needs to happen in order to get the exercise to be good for you and make you stronger. 4. When you pull down, you should feel a little stretch in your neck as well. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Well done. We're gonna rest it. Do you feel like you need to rest it now? Because I do. Okay, before moving into the second one. Okay, I'm gonna do the second one later. We're gonna come back to it. Okay, so we're gonna, because the kneeling's been, the knee wants to get up off the floor. So let's go into the lunge. Pick up that knee. Let's lift the right arm up. Take it behind you. Peel that shoulder open. And then step the left foot forward. Come into the forward fold. Relax, release. Roll up through the spine. Inhale your arms up. Exhale, hands to heart. We're gonna do the second one here, standing. Inhale, reach up. The second one is called the cactus, where your job is to find the muscles at the bottom of the shoulder blades to put them into the pockets without moving the elbows. Okay, so keep that 90-degree angle, palms facing each other. Move it back, and then engage the muscles between the shoulder blades. These two moves, we're gonna do them lying on the front, but I want you to kind of understand them standing. 5, 4, 3, try not to move those elbows, 2, elbows, 1, well done. Place the hands behind your back, ahead, and pulse it back for the lovely opening. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Let's now reach down into this sort of back bended twist. 1, 2, 3, 4. Inhale your arms up. Exhale, forward folds. Let's do that half lift again. This half lift is somewhere week 3 or 4. Let's do it 4 more times. Half lift. 1. I think it's week 4. 2, 3, 4. Come down into the fold. Let's step back into the plank. We're going to drop the knees down and lower down with control all the way to the floor. Thank you, Daniel. Okay, all right, here we go. We are now coming back to the swings pose, and we are going to do the swing sliders, okay? Swing sliders shows in week 2. Week 2. That's what you're gonna do, Alison, yeah? Week 2 now. We're gonna move on to the week 2. 3-minute routine before the coffee. So you're going to bring the breastbone forward, squeeze the muscles between the shoulder blades, and activate the tricep, the back of the arms. 1. Create the slide. 2, 3, 4, 5. Helen, is there a way you could rise up a little bit more in that swing? So you're still a little bit kind of sinking down. So push the elbows down and lift higher. Yeah, so you're in that sort of super proud swing pose. Let's do 5 more. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold it down. Hold that engagement. Hold those, activate those muscles between the shoulders. And rest. Feel that work. Feel that work. Important work. Activating the back muscles between the shoulder blades. Whilst we are here, we are going to grab the heel and then pull it nice and close. So when I ask you to engage, I want you to press down the hip and lengthen the quadricep. Release down. 1, 2, 3. Engage. 4, 5, and then lift into the frog. And lower. Switch over to the other side. Engage. Release. Engage. Release. Engage. Release. Engage. Release. And then rise up. Lovely. We're going to interlace the fingers behind, shimmy the bind down, And then on your inhale, lift up. And release. 3 more like this. Rise up. Keep the neck nice and long. 2 more. Last one. Well done. And a rest again. Next, we are going to move into the Cobra push-up. Alison is so keen to do. The Cobra push-up is basically the whole point of the 3-minute routine before the coffee. The 4 sessions that are on my YouTube channel. Each one you're meant to do for 7 days before you move on to the next one. Will eventually build up the Chaturanga strength. Okay, so that's why I incorporate in each week 1 strengthening exercise, and in week 1 it's Cobra push-ups. And this is when you want to bring your heel of the hands back to get the 90-degree angle in the elbow. And here we are going to lift on the exhale, because normally classic Cobra is inhale lift, but here we're gonna inhale, engage the core, we're gonna lift the belly, we're gonna keep that core engaged, and we're gonna rise. We do not extend the arms. Maybe do you wanna use the blocks, parallels, yeah? Okay, so here we go. Push into the floor and rise. 2, we're doing 10. 3. Helen, move it back. Back, all the way. So your wrists are next to the ribs. And then, yeah, feel that. Good, 4, 5, 6. So this is like the week 1 first kind of exercise to target the tricep, to build up the tricep strength, to then master the Chaturanga. Last one. Good, now let's go all the way up into the abduct. And from there we come and stretch the back in the child's pose to rest that back. Oh, yeah. We need that child's pose. A lot of back bending there. Breathe. Hey Scott, your message's been retracted. That tells me you've written something rude and it's not coming through. Don't waste your time. Okay. We're going to come back onto all fours and do the left arm thread the needle. Here we go. So second side. 1, 2, 3, 4. Hold it up. Take it back. Peel that shoulder open. Step the left foot forward. Slide the right leg back. Open and come into that twist. And now bend the right knee to kind of do these little push-ups. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Return it back. Come up into that kneeling. Rise all the way. And we are going back into the W exercise for the shoulders. So again, we're not doing it here, okay? We are moving the shoulders as far back as they can go without flaring those ribs up. So we want to pull those ribs down. And it can be tough if the shoulders are tight. So do your best to just go to your own range and then engage your muscles between the shoulder blades. Pull the shoulder blades into the back pockets. We're doing 10 reps. Really mindfully working through each rep. Palms facing each other. That's it. Yeah, nice. Fingertips fully extended. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Hold it there, and just notice what's happening, what muscles are working, which ones are contracting around the shoulder blades. Inhale your arms up. Exhale, frame the front foot. Pick up the right knee off the floor. Rise with your left arm. Inhale. Exhale, step your right foot in. Coming into the fold. Slowly come up. Inhale your arms up. Exhale, hands to heart. We're gonna rest the hands on the thighs. This is, again, I think that is a week 4. Just kind of working with the shoulder blades. Cat-cow in the upper back. So we're just gonna separate the shoulder blades and then we move them together. 10 reps. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Good, well done. Then come down into the fold. Lift halfway, find that flat back, retract your shoulders, squeeze them together. None of this rounded shoulders. You've got to activate it, and then step back into the plank. Find the plank, use the props, use the blocks. Okay, and we're gonna now work on to lowering the body slowly to the ground. And that's basically the final. This is why you want to get a strong Chaturanga core, strong Chaturanga arms to lower down. Drop your knees if you need to. Just lower down to the floor with control. We're coming into the swing pose again. So just to set up into the into another plank, okay? So hug those elbows in if you can. Really get them underneath of the shoulders, yeah. Okay, good. Okay, then push the forearms into the floor. Squeeze those shoulder blades, what we've been working on together again. Bring the breastbone forward. Activate your swing pose. Keep pushing the breastbone forward and squeezing the shoulders together. From here, we're gonna just walk the knees in. So we're gonna lift the hips, walk it in. Walk it enough to find, to find the tuck. Now you could say, oh, I am in a plank. If the hips are high, which is probably most likely, you then with the tuck, adjust your knees by going back. But that's only if you brought your feet, knees close enough. Push into the floor and hold this plank. Focus on your breath. Perfect, perfect, perfect. Yeah, nice. Helen, maybe shift your shoulders forward. Yeah, there we go. Good. Keep that neck nice and long. Yeah, don't lift the head. Look down, kind of not, yeah. Good, good, good. Nice. Okay, hold it there for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. If you want, you can just have a quick look into the full plank by tucking the toes and lifting the knees. You are already in a set up, correct position and finding that full plank. Well done, Alison. Well done, everyone else. Good, good, good. Well done. Relax. Good. So yeah, you're all ready for that full plank. You know, once you build that muscle memory in that knee plank, you can then literally just lift the knees and you're in a full plank, okay? But what's important, and that's what the sort of 3-minute routine before the coffee trains is that you're managing that muscle memory in your core. Because what happens with a lot of people when they are in the full plank, this tuck that I've got there starts to open up like this. And that's when the core is so important, to build that core strength, to build that basically tuck in. And you already have got it, which is great. Okay, so we're gonna finish with the plow because I did mention it and luckily I did not forget it. So we're gonna go into the plow. We've moved the spine quite a bit and then we relax to finish. Okay, so let's just sit on the floor. Before we go there, let's just take a nice stretch in this forward fold. Feel free to hug underneath of your knees. Beautiful. We're going to, before we get down all the way, we're going to go lower down, and we're going to catch hollow body hold. This position, feel free to bend your knees to make it a little bit more easier. But we're trying to keep the legs and the shoulders off the floor. Hold it there for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And release down. There's this one exercise. I'm basically working on a library of 140, roughly around 140 different core exercises. And there are like several, like 14 different categories. And one category is hollow body hold. And there is this exercise that maybe looks like, oh, I can't do it, but I'm sure you will be able to do it. So you're gonna basically come up to the seated position. You're gonna go down, down, down. You're gonna lift your feet and then you're gonna go back up. So go down, leave your shoulders off the floor. But this is why it's kind of good fun, because you use your feet to help you up. So go, 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 go. Put the sort of, yeah, and then back up. There we go. Sit up nice and tall. So let's do 6 reps. And then when you sit up, I want you to kind of like sit tall and bring your arms forward, yeah? And then slowly, slowly, slowly rock back. Try not to lift your legs too high to give you more momentum. You want to sort of, really use as much core strength rather than the momentum. Sit nice and tall. You're going to always have to shift your bum forward a little bit more. So here we go. Roll, roll, roll. Lift the legs. Lower the back and then come back up.
Hold it. I'll go back up.
Okay, so last one, we are gonna go all the way down. So let's come up to the seat. Okay, so let's go again. Down, 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 down. Okay, lift the legs. Come on, hold that hollow body. Hold for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and then release. Well done. Good. Good, good, good. Okay, so we're going to now lift the legs up, and then we rock. And then see if you can rock it all the way to the plow. Oh, well done, well done. And once you get there, just stay there for a moment. If you can, well done. You see Alison, she's joining those arms together. Yeah, my shoulders are like, they don't like these things. Okay, and then slowly roll down, gradually lowering the spine, vertebra by vertebra, lowering the legs, and then sliding it in. Well done. Rest and roll your shoulders to one side. And then roll over to the other side. stretch your whole body out, make yourself nice and long. Just going to get you some eye shades to rest. Feel free to grab some extra clothing. There we go. So once you're ready, feel free to use the eye shades. Lie down on your back. And this is your time to rest and relax. Let's just soften, find that comfortable position that you feel good in. It could be with the straight legs or knees bent. Let the toes to wander to the corners of the mat. Allow your shoulders to relax down, turn the palms up. Tuck your chin in and focus on your breath. Inhale through the nose into the belly. Watch that belly rise and watch it to fall back on the exhale. Let's take 10 cycles of deep breath here. Slowly start to bring your awareness back into your body. Allowing any small movements in your fingers and toes. Stretching your whole body out. Make yourself long again one more time. And then hug your knees to the chest. Rock side to side. Slowly roll on the side. And then come up into comfortable seated position. Inhale your arms up. Exhale, hands to heart. Take a deep breath in. Deep breath out. 2 more deep breaths. Expressing gratitude to yourself for finding a time on Sunday morning and do your yoga practice. I wish you a lovely rest of the day. Namaste. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Thank you. Thank you guys at home. 20 of you stayed to the end. That means, sounds like you were doing it with us. So thank you. See you soon. Bye everyone.